Getting into this next set, we are going to have Beezi and SkibidiBlockenheimer.
Right. Also known as Steve, in parentheses, Real.
Steve Real, okay.
Also known as Camo Cat for the uninitiated. And then Beezi coming in with the Samus.
Okay.
So I have personally no familiarity with Beezi, but he's made it this far, taking it over Buckshot with a 3-0.
Oh, okay. The Dirty 30.
So we're coming in hot right now.
I was gonna say I really like the Samus skin, but I feel like Samus doesn't have any bad skin, so he could have picked any of them.
Yeah.
And I would have been like, oh, I really like that Samus skin.
And do you like Samus skins or dark Samus skins more?
That's like Samus skins.
That's like a personality.
Yeah, but I like both of them. But I like the Samus skins more consistently.
Okay. I feel like I like the design on the dark Samus.
Yes,
more,
I would agree with that. Yeah, okay, so the dirt blocks are going to be pretty easily broken by Samus. I think if she just places one back air, it'll be pretty easy to break them. But, okay, I like that use of the minecart to get away from the Samus grab. The tether it's a commitment, and it's pretty punishable if you whiff, but Samus does get a lot of off of grabs at early percents too, so it's definitely worth it.
I think when it comes to like the wall game against Steve with this character, I think it's going to be basically that move, honestly. I was going to say neutral air is going to have so much value against the walls in particular. Both hits are going to be able to hit from, like if you're facing forward, like right on the wall, both hits will connect. And they're pretty strong.
Yeah.
So you'll be able to, I wouldn't even be surprised if you were, wow.
Ooh.
Wait, that was a setup. That was crazy. I wouldn't even be surprised if you'd just be able to delete like wood or stronger blocks just with the one neutral there. There.
I do like the use of like up tilt too. It seems like just going like that straight up to down hitbox worked really well. But right now it looks like what are we calling Steve main? Camo Cat? Is that easier? Because I really don't want to say SkibidiBlockenheimer.
I believe Camo Cat is the all-encompassing.
Okay. Oh, this is a rough situation for Samus. I love that high recovery, but yeah. Camo Cat just ready with that down smash at the ledge too, and in a pretty good situation. Like this is where Steve just really runs away with the game because Steve becomes so much harder to fight against late game when you have that diamond online. Your moves are going to hit a lot harder and going to have a lot more kill setups too. And just continuing to mine, this seems really, really hard for Beezi to get a handle on.
If there is one thing that I know for sure about Camo Cat is that she will commit to the game plan every single time. Like when she figures out what is working in this match in particular, why stop? You know, don't need to fix what ain't broken. And right now, up till the back air 3 stock 150%, ain't nothing broken about that. Is what I would say. So I mean, hot game 1 off the start. I mean. Does Beezi have an answer? Is what my question is at this point.
Yeah, I think the use of up B out of shield is going to be a strong option for Samus. But a big problem with that too is like if you only get hit with a couple hits of it, or if you completely whiff it, that's a great opportunity for Steve to go in and get so much of that damage too. I don't know. It just seemed like Camo Cat was just super comfortable once she got that first stock and then just kind of ran away with the game. So I think it's really important to try to hold on to your stock as long as possible, which is pretty obvious Smash Bros, but especially against a character that's just so strong in the late game. Holding onto those stocks for as long as you can is just so important. Yeah, there's that up B out of shield once again. Ooh, okay, and I like that use of up air too. Tries to go with the extension of the up B, but again, here's just that combo potential that you're just giving Steve immediately when you whip that up B.
And this is the game plan that we're talking about, right? Like, you can start to set up the walls, get the dirt out of the way, at least on the last stage we were on, because that ended up being a stone stage. I believe Town is a wood stage.
I'm not going to pretend to know.
Fair enough.
You say whatever, and I'll back you up.
Right. I do see more wood coming out of the ground right there, but it's going to end up being a little bit easier for Beezi to end up getting through those walls with a back air, an up tilt, and neutral air, whatever he decides to go for.
I do like how we're seeing a lot more charge shot this game too. Just being able to threaten that from a distance once you break down that wall is going to make it a little more committal for Steve to try to mine. There's no way that's what? Okay, yeah, and Camo Cat just ready with that back air too.
Oh,
okay.
Samus really shit. Ooh, it's shiny.
That was crazy. Okay, big damage here using that dash attack. Tries to catch the jump with the fair, but Okay.
Yeah, there's a nice little setup with the down B as well, getting the confirmed hit off of the down B and the release grab as well. And Beezy's looking pretty good. Got the lead in this game so far.
Yeah.
I mean, we got materials are looking a little bit treacherous right now, but I believe that might be Diamond on deck right now that Camo Cat's working with right here. But yeah, and to your point earlier as well, like especially with the charge shot, right? With the character that revolves so intently around, okay, I'm gonna do my thing over here for about 30 seconds.
Yeah.
You might as well be playing a character that benefits off of also having a same, benefit from being able to sit across the other side of the stage and just get that charge shot ready.
Oh my gosh! Confirms with the F smash too, and just so comfortable going off stage. Oh my gosh! That was insane.
See, and that's an important quality to have just as a player in general. When you smell blood like that, your opponent's off stage in the blast zone and you're ready to go off stage, you got your edge guards down like that, you just gotta go in.
That was so crazy. I think like a big thing that really makes or breaks this matchup is how you deal with the minecart. We saw like multiple interactions where Beezi was trying to swing and hit Steve out of the minecart and just miss, and that was like a great combo opportunity for Candlecat to find like an up tilt and just get going with the percent. So I think like finding the back airs and finding the spacings on the minecart off of the ledge especially is just going to be so important for trying to keep up your advantage state, and I think trying to get Steve off stage is like what we need to aim for here.
So PS2, game 3, keeping it going here. We got combos off the bat, and right here, this was a point that I was going to make about what you were talking about too with the roll in right there. I don't think people give nearly as much credit to just straight up breaking the minecart when it's in use like that. I mean, if you have a move like the Zaire that can just hit Steve out of it for free, then go for it, right? Yeah. But we saw quite a bit of usage, or I wouldn't even say usage, but a lot of value more so out of whenever Beezi would be able to find like a neutral air or a back air that wasn't even necessarily aimed at Alex, but more so just hitting the minecart. And while you're in lag and Alex is jumping out of it, you still dealt with the minecart. And it's important to be able to keep track of it like that, so it's not just a free option to use. Like, you'll get your iron, you get a bunch of iron, you're like, all right, let me start throwing out these side Bs, these down airs, but that's something that you got to be mindful of. It's one of the best moves in the game, but it's not, it's not perfect.
Oh my gosh, that's so much percent. The turnaround on that up tilt was so clutch there from Candlecat. And now just trapped on this platform. I love the drop through with the back air, but still 90% in a matter of seconds. Candlecat just definitely displaying that she's very comfortable finding this percent and then running away, finding those materials too. Does not have diamond, I don't think, but still just doing a fantastic job in this game of making it her pace. She kind of just gets to control how Samus is trying to approach and just choosing to go in whenever she wants. Yeah, and these up smashes just so consistently hitting them. I don't think she's with one yet.
Yeah, and this is a really, really important point that you gotta realize playing against Steve is that, okay, even if you are playing, okay, hold on.
Oh my gosh!
Talk to me. Okay, I feel like that up smash is definitely killing right there if it comes out.
But I was expecting that F smash instead.
Oh, up at the top, yeah. No, because this is a point that you really got to start paying attention to what's really going on against Steve. Is that, okay, you might be a character that likes to play from a distance as well, but this is the point where Steve has nothing but iron and stone and diamond, right? So you got to pay attention to how much stone wall you're about to take. You got to pay attention to how much iron you're kind of not necessarily giving away, but just giving opportunities for Steve to be getting nothing but the iron at this point.
Yeah, and you have to be careful about this back air too, like throwing out a lot of these committal moves on the wall is just giving Steve the perfect opportunity to jump with that back air and find your stock, even though you're only at 87, do have diamond. Oh
What's
my
going
gosh,
on?
this is so scary.
It's like I'm scared for Beezi.
Yeah.
I look at the Rube Goldberg machine over here, and I'm just like, just do it. Just do it already.
This is like the worst situation too if you're Samus.
What is that?
You can do that?
Swing, better.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so Candlecat definitely showing that she knows her stuff. She had a lot of tech there using the block placement to extend combos, but that was crazy. I've literally never seen that before.
Because we saw it earlier where you hit like the pressure plate with an up tilt, and it sets that off, right?
Yeah.
And you've seen where like, okay, the TNT goes flying, and it'll do its own thing, right?
Yeah.
I've never seen it where you hit somebody and the TNT and it like alley-oops into itself. I've never seen that before.
Yeah, that was crazy, but really good stuff there to SkibidiBlockenheimer, definitely displaying some fantastic tech there with Steve and taking that set 3-0. I feel like Beezi did a good job of making a lot of adaptations. It just seemed really hard with how consistently we were getting a ton of percent from those Steve combos to be able to like stack that up when a lot of the time Candlecat was just so comfortable with just like disengaging too. So like Samus didn't have a lot of opportunities, so she really needed to capitalize off of finding those openings, and Candlecat was just not giving them out for free. So
I mean, but you gotta give it up.
Yes.
Like some absolutely unreal stuff. Like every single time that I see this character like in a proper match, like a good best of 5, I don't know what to expect, and every single time I come out of it just like, wow, this character can do so much more than we ever would have thought.
No, watching that, I'm like, I'm glad I'm not the one playing right now, because my brain would be broken.
It's the little victories.